Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? I need some help to review you now. To review this movie now. Come on, Scooby-Doo. I see you. You're pretending that you got some shivers, but you're not fooling me. That I can see that you want to get this reviewed. You know, we got a review to solve. So Scooby-Doo, get ready for your act. Don't hold back. And Scooby-Doo, if you have a great review, you're gonna have yourself some numbers to count. That's a fact. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, here's the review that you're ready and you're willing for this review to be good. You know you'll get those bad ones.
When they do it, hopefully that fixed the audio. I only did all those years ago. No, I don't want to do this. Stupid. I'm scared of this thing. Please move it. Alright guys, hi everyone, Martha here. So today we're talking about Scooby Doo Blair Witch. Now, yeah, this is not technically a short or an episode or a movie. This was mostly different like 5-minute pieces put together that they had on Cartoon Network. Because back when regular TV existed, for people who were not around during that time period, and were only around during this time period where they were streaming, there was a certain thing called bumpers. And what are bumpers? Bumpers are what played in between shows that were not commercials. They were just like things to pass the time. And Cartoon Network kind of did some ones where they made fun of other movies, or where they showed things from other movies, or they had them at restaurants or at the gym, or they were getting interviewed. Now this one came out around 1999, around the time where the actual Blair Witch came out, and I never really watched the original Blair Witch. So let me know if you guys want me to watch it. But basically, it was about like a bunch of teenagers going to woods and to go and see if there's a witch in the woods, and they were never seen again. When the movie came out, a lot of people thought they were actually missing, because this is back when the internet sucked and you were not able to research things very well. So a lot of people thought it was real for some reason, and a lot of people thought those teenagers really were missing. So this is kind of but then we found out later, oh, they're fine. This is the movie. So yeah. So this is basically showing that Scooby-Doo and the gang went to look for the Blair Witch. Yet it's in real forest, and they put the characters on top. And they put the characters on top of the film. So, yep, and I like how they sometimes reference it, like Shaggy says, "Zoink, Scoob, these woods look realistic." Yeah, blah. Yeah, blah. I can't. Scooby's hard to do. Realistic. I don't know. His is hard. I needed, but yeah. But both of them basically just did it. Said it was look realistic. They referenced the fact that Fred always drives, and for some reason they called. I know it's his real name. They called Shaggy his actual name, Melvert, which only time they ever do call him that bad show, Wilma, that we don't talk about. Wilma. Daphne gets scared by Scrappy Doo. I totally don't blame her. A lot of people don't like him. Even Tim Curry doesn't like him because if you didn't know the original in the live action Scooby Doo, when they made that live action one, he was supposed to be, I think, the one who owns the theme park instead of the Mr. Bean. But said nope. He said he heard that Scrappy was gonna be in it. He says no way. So yeah, even Tim Curry said no to that. I can totally understand why these guys would not like, the three would not like him, because when he came along, a lot of them disappeared. Daphne stayed on the show stayed on a couple of them with him. But yeah, I totally understand. He kind of took away their had a little bit of their personalities. Like, he would help solve the mysteries. He'd be smart. He would even get captured, so he had like traits of all three of them. So I totally understand why one of those three would not like him. So we do have a whole bunch of like other parts of the vet. Like they do lose the map. Oh, Shaggy and Scooby eat it because they eat everything, even paper. Though their map is not very helpful because it's a bunch of dotted lines. They kind of, I found that funny that they just said, it's a bunch of dotted lines! Like, what is that gonna do? They like say, and Freddy says, oh, I found some footprints. This thing must have 10 legs. Those are our footprints. And then they do the whole entire bit where Velma loses her glasses, of course. Even though when they're like looking for them, Freddy shines the light on top of the glasses a couple times, and he does not tell her where they're at. Like, he totally saw them. So we do see a monster a couple times, but looks like there's at least two of them, because one of them is on Max at the very end, and it's this regular guy dressed as a costume or trick-or-treating, and then the other one is a real monster. But like, after they get lost, Scooby eats all the food, of course, because it's Scooby. Then Daphne says, we have all our food's gone. I broke my nail. So she ripped apart her dress, and Fred ends up losing his ascot. So yeah, I did like and it ends with them doing the whole chase thing for the doors, because they even referenced it, because Fred turns on a radio, music starts playing, and Shaggy says, oh, when music shows up, that means we're going, a monster shows up, we're gonna get chased. And then Velma says, I hate the part with the doors. So yeah, this does have a lot of fourth wall breaks. And then we see that famous scene where the one of the characters from the original Blair Witch staring in the corner to separate Shaggy. He says, why are you standing in the corner? I'm scared. And they unmax the guy, and then there ends up showing like a sign that like a bunch of missing symbols, like showing that all 5 of them were missing and never to be seen again. Except for when all the new special shows up. Like, okay. But yeah. So what do I think about this one? I do find it funny a couple of times. To me, I don't find this one that scary, but I don't find it scary at all. I just mostly find it funny because how many times they point out of their old tricks. But I'm pretty sure these are the same exact actors who played in the original one, because this is before them, all of them started to either retire or, let me see. Let's go to all and find out. Okay, so this one was characters by Joe Ruby and Kent Spencer. Blair Witch by Daniel Ricks Edler Sanson, written by Chris Kelly, Larry Moore, Steve Patrick, directed by those 3 same people, starring Scott Endler, Mary Kate Beltman, Frank Welker, B.J. Waltz, And this one came out on a Halloween of 1999. Looks like. Produced by Ashley Nixon. So, there you go. Do you guys enjoy this? Like 9 tips you guys are not subscribed to me. It doesn't cost you anything. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.